Good morning to everyone. Good morning. Let me introduce you to my beautiful country, St. Kitts-Nevis. I invite you to turn your attention to the monitor for a quick video before I go into the presentation.
St. Kitts-Nevis is best known for its natural beauty. Skies, lush green tropical rainforests, and beautiful beaches. In much the same way, the country is fast becoming a magnet for foreign direct investment, with strong growth in new investments over the past 4 years. The current stream of foreign direct investment is concentrated in key sectors, such as tourism-related real estate development, financial services, and offshore education, primarily through medical university institutions. These investments have helped the country to reduce its indebtedness and economically recover after a period of stagnant economic growth. St. Kitts-Nevis' foreign direct investment policy is intended to attract investors to priority sectors as identified under the National Diversification Strategy. These include financial services, tourism, agriculture, information technology, education services, renewable energy, and light manufacturing. The government has a very favorable attitude towards investment. As such, it has instituted a number of investment incentives for businesses, encouraging both domestic and foreign private investment in St. Kitts-Nevis. The government policies provide liberal tax holidays, duty-free importation of equipment, and materials for businesses that qualify, attracting high-valued economic benefits to the country.
You know, there's a saying that a picture is worth 1,000 words. A video is worth about 1,000,000 words. To visit St. Kitts-Nevis is priceless. As you have seen, our country is located in the West Indies, in the Caribbean, the most beautiful part of the globe. Just some quick facts about St. Kitts-Nevis, and it's probably appropriate that we came right after Malta because our island is about the same size as Malta. A small population, 50,000 persons. English is the official language. As I said, we're located in the Caribbean and we are parliamentary democracy. And this gives you an idea of our location. St. Kitts-Nevis is very easy to get to and very accessible. You can fly directly from London, directly from Canada, directly from New York, or directly from Miami. We have a stable political environment, modern infrastructure, stable currency. Our currency is the Eastern Caribbean dollar, which has been pegged to the US dollar at an exchange rate of 2.7 to 1 US dollar since 1976. So what are our priority sectors? The government have identified 7 areas for investment. These areas are tourism, information technology, financial services, agriculture, international education, light manufacturing, and renewable energy. So let me tell you about our Citizenship by Investment program. Under the St. Kitts-Nevis Citizenship by Investment program, you can acquire citizenship through 2 options. Option number 1 is where an applicant can make a one-time payment into the government Sugar Industry Diversification Foundation. This money in the Sugar Diversification Foundation is then used to further invest into the island's, the country's economy by way of investment in infrastructure and social programs. So that money is then put to work in the economy in terms of road construction, schools, hospitals, housing. The second option is a minimum $400,000 investment in a government-approved real estate project. Now, option number 2 gives you the possibility provides that you own that investment. So you own the property. The property can be passed on for generations, which means you get a title to that property. It has to be an approved government project, which means the government approved this project for the CBI program through its vetting process. Recently, St. Kitts-Nevis have become a magnet for foreign direct investment. Much of this has been spurred by the Citizenship by Investment program, and of course, as I showed you before on the previous slide, by the recent accessibility of the country through connecting flights have made St. Kitts-Nevis really accessible to international investors. Within the last few years, we've experienced tremendous growth in foreign direct investment, the majority of which has been through the Citizenship by Investment program. Over the past 5 years, reaching a height of almost $3 billion in foreign direct investment in the real estate sector. Currently, there are well over 2,000 real estate units under construction. So for us in St. Kitts-Nevis, what gives us that special strategic advantage? The fact that we have been involved in the Citizenship by Investment program for a very long time, dating back to 1984. In fact, the very first country to introduce the Citizenship by Investment program, and the model after which most of the investment programs that are now coming on stream has been modeled. And we, over those years, have delivered on a number of real estate projects. So unlike many real estate programs that are now coming on stream, for St. Kitts-Nevis, we have already built and completed a large inventory of real estate projects. This is just a snapshot of some of the investment projects that are currently under construction. And like I said, well over 2,000 units of investment projects under construction. In total, 84 approved projects, 84 projects that have been approved by the government for under its Citizenship by Investment program, which means that an investor has a total of 84 projects, hotel development, condominium development, villa development, of which to choose your investment. So the variety is quite broad, and of course the price range vary. The price range varies from a minimum of investment of $400,000 up to the very high-end $25 million per villa. You can get a list of our approved projects by visiting the Citizenship by Investment website at www.ciu.gov.kn, where you will be able to choose from the list of approved real estate. Now, how do we in St. Kitts-Nevis differentiate our brand, our product from the rest? The government of St. Kitts-Nevis ensures that when an investor invests in our real estate product, that you're getting a product of the highest standards. And so we have introduced industry standards to ensure that the product you're buying are built to the highest construction standards and are also finished to the highest industry standards using the highest industry brands. We ensure this by ensuring all proposal for property development under the CBI program, under the Citizenship by Investment program, undergo a rigorous review process before approval. So which means there is a rigorous process for inspection of plans, development proposals, proposed finishes, essentially, we want to ensure what the product is going to look like when it's completed, to ensure that our investors are getting a product that is of a very high value and that you will be able to get a good return on your investment. One of the good things about our real estate program is that an investment in the real estate property allows you to sell your property after 5 years. So the investment in the real estate option is redeemable. Like I mentioned before, the $250,000 payment into the government sugar industry diversification fund is not refundable. However, the investment in the real estate property can be sold after 5 years. We also continue to ensure that these projects are built to the highest standard by carrying out continuous on-site inspection to ensure that the construction and plans are going as per the agreement. Now, in order for a project to be designated as an approved project, a developer will make a project proposal or application to the St. Kitts-Nevis Citizenship by Investment, the St. Kitts-Nevis Investment Promotion Agency. This agency, which is responsible for reviewing and vetting and regulating all applications for citizenship by investment through the real estate program, will take this application through a review process before it's recommended for approval. You can visit the St. Kitts-Nevis Investment Promotion Agency website at www.investstkitkits.kn, or you can reach us at office@investstkitkits.kn.